Hello, my little flowers. So we're on our way to Fort Wayne, Indiana for Will's niece's wedding. So we have two legs of the trip. So the first leg is leaving Orlando and heading to North Carolina, and then we'll change planes and then we'll be heading into Indiana. So with all that being said, let's go. Mike the Bee, the music. Once we made it to the gates, we decided we had plenty of time for something to eat, so we stopped into Zaza, which is a Cuban cafe. This location has a quick pickup area for those that are in a hurry to get to their plane, but it also has the Z Bar, which is a sit-down area where you have a server that comes and assists you. We got a window seat which looked out into the airport as we looked over the menu. We both got the Cubano, which is classically prepared with fresh roast pork, deli ham, Swiss cheese, mustard, and pickles on toasted Cuban bread. We paired it with the special roast of their Cuban coffee. My partner also got a house-made sangria. So we're about to get ready to board the plane, and Will just surprised me. We are flying first class on the first leg of our trip, so this will be very, very exciting. So I can't wait. We should be boarding shortly. So we're well on our way to our first stop, which is Charlotte, North Carolina, and we were just so comfortable in first class. You get the extra space, extra leg room, so many little amenities that you don't get in coach. Of course, the snacks and beverages and just the overall service, which is absolutely wonderful. If you get the chance and you can do it, I say fly first class every time you can. It is well worth the money spent. So we made it to the Charlotte airport and we're heading to our other gate to make our connecting flight. This airport is way busier than the other one, so we're just gonna get there the best we can. I did grab a Charlotte mug while we were at Starbucks for my It's Not a coffee mug collection. So after a short delay, we're finally on the plane. It's very snug, but we gonna make it. It'll be fine. Well, we made it to Fort Wayne, Indiana. We had a little hiccup in Charlotte. There was an issue with the plane. We got on the plane. There was, I think, more issues with the plane, but we finally got on the way and we are here. So now we're gonna go see if we can get a rental car. So they gave us a Dodge Challenger for a rental car this weekend. So we gonna be, you know, like pimping or something. So let's get going. Well, good morning, everybody. So yesterday was our travel day. It was kind of a crazy day. We had, you know, to switch planes and whatnot to get to Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is where we are now. We went straight to Will's niece's house where I started the wedding cake process. I basically base coated. I'm doing like dummy cakes. I'm doing one cake, one layer will be a real cake. The other one will be dummy cake. So I basically did all that stuff, so it's just kind of ready to go today so I can finish it up because the wedding is tomorrow. We are staying at the Wyndham Garden here in Fort Wayne. We did get a king-size bed in our room. The room is actually a decent size. It's clean. It's got, you know, basically all the amenities. It's got the bed. It's got like a TV and stuff. Not that we're really here for the hotel room, but it is a nice room. So they have a continental breakfast every morning. So we went down for the continental breakfast. We went a little late, so we kind of caught the tail end of things, and they had a decent selection for breakfast. They had, when I got there, they had eggs and sausage, It looked like they had like a sausage gravy and maybe biscuits, but all that was already gone. They had cereal. I think I saw fruit. I know I saw like bagels, toast, muffins, coffee. Coffee is very important. Juice, all that stuff. So, I mean, it was actually a pretty good selection for a continental breakfast. It wasn't over the top, but it was just enough to get my day started. So we did see, like, as we were walking around, so there's like the lobby where you check in, which is like very spacious and very kind of grand almost. The building is 2 stories, so the lobby part itself, you can see like it goes all the way up, like high vaulted ceiling, that whole situation. And then that's also where you can enter the indoor portion of the pool. I don't know if we're gonna check that out while we're here or not. We're here for a couple days, so we'll see. But then I did notice, looking out our window, past the outdoor portion of the pool, if you keep going in the courtyard, there's like a little fire pit and stuff. So I mean, it's a cute hotel. Like, it's very nice. The staff has been very nice and accommodating and stuff so far. So I'm gonna go today back to Will's niece's house. I'm gonna finish the wedding cake. There's a rehearsal today and all that fun stuff. So I'll see where I am with this cake, if I end up going to the rehearsal or not, because I'm not in the wedding, you know, so I don't necessarily have to be there for the rehearsal. But we'll see how it goes. I'm still waking up a little bit. Let's get going. So everybody's gone to the venue to, I guess, set up some stuff and whatever. They brought me lunch and I've gotten to work on this wedding cake. It's coming along, like everything is fine. I'm having a little issues, so we bought this new KitchenAid mixer. I have the professional one. Like, I have the really good one. I've had it since like 2010. It's amazing. The one that we have, it started making this noise and I'm so afraid I'm gonna mess it up, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get this cake done. It's gonna be amazing. And then, you know, I think we have the rehearsal is this evening or something, and then it's the wedding. So let's just keep moving forward. Alright, so the cake is finished. I got it done. I'm a little tired right now, but that's okay. Still have the rehearsal to do, and then it's just the wedding tomorrow. So let's go to the rehearsal. Alright guys, today's the day. Today is wedding day. So today they're getting married at the 312 Event Center and Bridal Suite. This place is so beautiful. The owners, Terry and Chris Lundquist, have kept the charm of these 1886 buildings and turned them into this beautiful event center. Now, they are specializing in weddings, so you can have your wedding in the old carriage house, which has this old kind of carriage house, like just the wood finish, like just the chandeliers from the ceiling. It's a very nice, intimate space for your wedding, reception, all in one space. There's a bar upstairs. It's very convenient and elegant if you're looking to have a small wedding here in the Fort Wayne area. Over in the main building, there is a bridal suite, a groom suite, and a honeymoon suite. So if you're looking to book this for the entire weekend, which is what's recommended, you actually have a place to stay right here, so you don't have to go anywhere and you simply walk across the parking lot to the building. I, of course, made the cake for them and it turned out just lovely with their colors and their scheme and just kind of the look they were going for. So let's just kind of take more of a look around as we wait for the other guests to arrive and then the actual ceremony to begin. Alright guys, well it is the day after. We got a late start today, but I think everybody has because we were up pretty late last night just celebrating the new couple and just kind of having fun while we're here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So we're gonna get a quick bite to eat and then we're gonna head back over because we're gonna help clean up the venue and then just kind of say our, final congratulations, goodbyes, all that good stuff. See you next time, all that good stuff. So let's go get something to eat and then we'll head back to the venue. So we're back at the venue and we're going to do a quick cleanup. I believe you have to clean up yourself. That's kind of part of the whole deal. This is owned by a couple and haven't met the couple, but there is a picture of them and their story in the main hall. So we're just going to clean up really quick because I mean it's kind of the right thing to do anyway, right? So we're going to see what we can do to help them out and then we're just going to hang out for a little bit. Well, we have cleaned up the entire hall and the girls are packing up their stuff out of the respective suites. And then I think we're just gonna go chill out for the rest of the day. So let's get out of here. Once everything was packed up and put away from the wedding festivities, we decided to take a drive around town and decided to head to the old fort of Fort Wayne, Indiana. The reconstructed Fort Wayne is a faithful copy of the post built by the American troops under the command of Major John Whistler in 1815 to 1816. The original complex was the most sophisticated all-wooden fort ever built in North America. It was designed so a garrison of only 50 to 75 men could easily defend it against an attack. 2 lines of pickets, heavy gates, and well-placed blockhouses ensured that undesired entrance was impossible. After the War of 1812, the military abandoned the fort. The fort was decommissioned on April 19th of 1819. We were very fortunate to arrive on a day when the fort was open for self and guided tours, as we did not check the hours of operation before heading to the fort, which I highly suggest if you plan on visiting while you're in the area. We ended up talking with one of the volunteers who ended up giving us a guided tour of the complex, which included the main gate, enlisted quarters and quartermaster office, the officers' quarters, the commander's quarters, the hospital, the North Blockhouse, and the flagpole and the interesting facts about the flag flown above Fort Wayne in 1816. It had 15 stars and 15 stripes. The flag represented each state at the time of its adoption in 1794, which means the star representing Indiana would not be on the flag even though it was being flown above the fort at the time. We also learned there would have been a complex of buildings outside the fort walls to service the garrison. It would have included a blacksmith shop, a woodworker, a bakery, shops, and homes of traders. Vegetables were grown in garden plots. Corn, peas, turnips, and beans were especially common. We do want to thank the volunteer for giving us a tour, although we did not remember what his name was. The fort is kept up by Historic Fort Wayne Incorporated. It's a 100% volunteer organization that relies on local community for monetary and in-kind donations, as well as volunteers. If you'd like to learn how you can help or just more information, visit their website at oldfortwayne.org or give them a follow on Facebook or Twitter. Well, it is checkout day. We have come and we did the wedding. We saw a little bit of Fort Wayne while we were here. And now we are checking out of our hotel, heading to the airport. We got to return to the rental car, get on the plane, and head back to hopefully sunny Florida. It's been a little bit chilly here in Fort Wayne, but they've been having these heat waves in Florida too. So it'll be one extreme to the other. So let's get to the airport. After getting through security, we stepped into Chapman's Brewing Company for some breakfast. We both went with the breakfast burrito and breakfast potatoes and coffee, and I'm here to tell you this is probably the best breakfast burrito and potatoes I've had in a long time. So if you're in the Fort Wayne International Airport, stop by Chapman's for breakfast. You won't regret it. So we just had breakfast and we found these comfy chairs that said wait for our plane to get here because we got here super early. I know, which is always better than being, late or running to the gate. So we're just gonna chill out and wait for the plane to arrive. So we finally landed here in Charlotte. We have quite a bit of a layover, so we are hanging out in the USO lounge for a minute. Now, if you are an active or a retired military member, you have access to the lounge. There's snacks. There's just some nice quiet spots, comfy spots to sit and wait until your plane is ready to depart. Today they did allow me to come in with my partner. They don't always do that, so just make sure you check it, ahead or at the front desk before you come into the lounge. But it's very, very nice. So we're gonna just sit back and relax until it's time to board our plane back to Orlando. So we left the USO kind of lounge area. We decided to go to the gate. The gate was changed, the flight was delayed. The plane is finally here, so hopefully we'll get on soon and we'll be on our way. Well, we made it to Orlando. We were sitting on the runway, tarmac, whatever, for an initial 40 minutes, but we finally did make it. So now we're gonna go and get the car, get some food, and go home. Look, now I know I'm in Orlando because we came outside those doors and the humidity is like 5 million%. Ooh, have missed you too. Oh, it was a little chilly in Indiana. So we're on the way to the car now. I think we parked out in the middle of nowhere, but we getting there. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this trip. We had a great visit out to Indiana. Congratulations to the newlyweds. Thank you so much for following along on these little adventures of mine. And as always, I am Mike the Bee. You never know where I'm going to be. I'm just going to be. You be too. I'll see you guys later. Bye.